Example 2 says, suppose at a college, 1/3 of the freshmen start in the beginning algebra and 1/5 of the freshmen start in intermediate algebra. What fraction of the freshman class start in one of these two developmental classes? To the nearest percent, what percent of the freshman class does this represent? So what they did was, to find the answer, we add the fraction of freshmen who start in beginning algebra, and we add that to the fraction who start in intermediate algebra. However, you want to be careful. 1/3 plus 1/5 is not equal to 2/8. Don't add the top and the bottom. You want to be careful about that, because when we look at that, that would be 0.33 repeating for the 1/3. 1/5 would be 0.2. And if we add those together, that's 0.53 repeating. That is not the same as 0.25. So we can see that thirds and fifths are different size pieces as a whole. If you were to add thirds together, it's a different size than fifths. Okay, these are different size pieces, so we can't just add them together. So in order to do that, I'm going to show you guys this method. You technically don't have to use this method all of the time when you are using your calculator and everything else, but I will show you. We want to find the smallest number that both 3 and 5 go into. So the smallest number both 3 and 5 go into is 15. So we are going to change both fractions so that they are over 15. So 1/3, to change it so that it is out of 15, I'm going to multiply it by 5. So 1/3 is the same as 5/15. To change this one to be over 15, I'm going to multiply by 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. So 1/5 is the same as 3/15. Now that these have the same bottom, I can add them. So I keep the bottom the same because that describes the size of the piece, and now I'm going to add the top. So I get 8/15. Okay, example 3. At a particular college, half of all freshmen start in developmental math. Of those who start at this level, 4/5 start in beginning algebra. What is the chance that a freshman at this college starts in beginning algebra? Well, that would be 4/5 of half, and we know that half is 1/2. Of tells us to multiply, so this means to multiply. So I'm going to do 4/5 times 1/2. When we multiply, we can multiply the top together and the bottom together. So 4 times 1 is 4, 5 times 2 is 10. 4/10 is the same as 0.2, or 20%. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and then together as a class we're going to go ahead and look at my math lab and starting that up as well.